And this is Jim from TrekWorld, and joining me today as we take one of the most in-depth look at a Star Trek episode ever taken on YouTube. All right, we're all familiar with bloopers, but what we're going to take a look at today isn't just bloopers. We're going to take a look at any time something appears to be just slightly off in an episode. It may be a blooper, it may be a continuity error, it may be a plot point that everybody missed. But along the way, we will talk about some things no one else on YouTube has ever talked about before. So pull up a chair and remember why we are Star Trek fans, as well as why we have the reputation for analyzing every last frame. Join me today as we take a look at The Menagerie, Part 2. So in this scene, Spock's in the briefing room explaining exactly what happened when all the survivors disappeared, which prompts number one to say something pretty interesting.
So we just thought we saw survivors there, Mr. Spock.
Exactly.
Especially when you take into consideration that she wasn't on the planet, so she's not really part of the we. Perhaps she was using the royal we. And how's this for meta? We're watching the episode, which shows the crew watching the Telosians, who are in turn watching Pike. But who watches the Watchers? And in this clip, Pike loses the shield and the mace, so instead he reaches down and grabs a pole with a sharp metal end on it that promptly bends when he presses it against his opponent. And in this shot, we see Spock refuse to answer a question even when he is reminded that he is under direct orders to do so at the court-martial.
You will answer all questions put to you.
My answer to your question would be quite unbelievable, sir. I regret we'll have to wait and see it there.
Come on, you know you like the video. So do me a favor and go ahead and click that like button down below so that YouTube will know to show this to more viewers.
Can you give us any more?
So in this clip, we see number one specifically speaking to the communicator for more power. But when she calls for them to disengage, she just simply screams at the sky.
Disengage!
Now, in a truly weird turn of events, we hear in the voiceover from Captain Kirk that the Telosians' intentions are to take humans to breed a race of slaves?
How the Telosians, planning to breed a society of human slaves.
If you have any videos, photos, or documents that you would like to donate to us, please feel free to send them to jim@trek-world.com. or submit them via the web at submit.trek-world.com. In this scene, take a look at the lipstick that number one is wearing. It is decidedly darker than the lipstick worn by the cast and crew around her. Yet, in a moment, she's going to beam to Talos, and when she does, the lipstick magically lightens up. And in this clip, we actually hear Spock tell the Commodore and Captain Kirk,
Talos controls the vessel now, sir, as they did 13 years ago.
But the Telosians never controlled the ship in the cage. And as we discussed in the video for the Menagerie Part 1, the credits at the end of Part 2 are actually the credits from the cage, beginning with Robert Butler and then continuing on for the rest of the crew. And when Vina told Pike that the Telosians had lost the ability to repair their machines, she wasn't kidding, because the damage done to the elevator years ago is still present on the elevator when they collect Pike at the end of the episode.